Weekend, a few troublemakers
protest on Wall Street in Lower Manhattan here in New York has grown today to demonstrations nationwide against corporate greed.
Let's burn the enemy of the working classes up in these buildings.
This is the beginning, not the middle. You're in the infancy of this movement.
I just want to know what brings you to Wall Street today.
I am here because
our democracy has turned
For our final project, we are working with the community in New York City, and the problem we are addressing is the protest of Occupy Wall Street. Occupy Wall Street started September 17, 2011 in Zuccotti Park. Occupy Wall Street is a leaderless resistance movement with people of many colors, genders, and political persuasions, unified by the idea that they are the 99%.
We are the 99% is the official slogan of Occupy Wall Street protesters. The 1% refers to the concentration of wealth in the United States compared to the other 99%. This is a movement against economic and social inequality. Banks are sitting on cash forwards and corporate profits are extremely high. However, ordinary U.S. taxpayers face joblessness and cuts. There have been hundreds of these Occupy movements across America, even spreading across the globe. Other notable Occupy movements include Occupy Washington, D.C., Oakland, Atlanta, Chicago, Philadelphia, Denver, and even Occupy University of Maryland.
Critics argue that the protests lack structure and have no legitimate demands. The causes of this movement include wealth inequality, corporate influence of government, and social democracy. Protesters are looking for more and better jobs, equal income, bank reform, and the reduction of the influence of corporation in the government.
Something called the mic check has become a signature of the Occupy movement. While a politician is speaking, the human microphone, which is a large group of protesters repeating after one leader, interrupts the politician. After the group finishes their rant and dismantle the speaking engagement, the protesters walk out chanting, "We are the 99%. Most mic checks have targeted conservative politicians. However, President Barack Obama has experienced the disruption as well.
So before I came to school today, I had coffee. I'm going to be talking about a whole range of things today, and I appreciate you guys making your point. Let me go ahead and make mine, all right? And I'll listen to you, you listen to me, all right?
Protesters have been hosed down with pepper spray, tear gassed, arrested, and treated violently by police in order to restrain them.
Well, I was just walking down the sidewalk. We just finished marching up to Union Square, and we were on about 12th Street, I think, and the cops came and they placed a net around us, and so we were asking if we could continue walking on the sidewalk, and the cops didn't listen, and I tried to reason with them, explaining, their pensions have suffered, and we're here for them too. And then there was a fight going off to the side, and the girl behind me screamed, and she was pulled down onto the pavement very brutally, and me and the girl next to me started screaming, and that's when the cop came up.
So you weren't hurting anyone. You weren't blocking traffic. No. And yet, we saw in the video you being sort of surrounded and just sprayed in the face. What was the first thing that crossed your mind when that happened?
Honestly, it took about 3 seconds for it to register what had happened. And at that moment, my mind kind of just went blank. I was just so confused.
We are the 99% that will no longer tolerate the greed and corruption of the 1%.